My name is Michelle Dozier. I feel weird saying that because you already know me, but we haven't seen your faces this year. So first of all, I want to welcome you here with us today. And I just want to tell you that we're here to celebrate. We're here to celebrate the year that almost wasn't, right? We are so excited that we have gotten to be here this year and kind of got to do some normal. And we are glad that you joined us today. I just want to kind of tell you just a few things before we get started. If you could, we are videoing. We're going to do a video Facebook Live for the people who couldn't be here. And then we're also videoing and we'll be posting that. So please, if you would silence your cell phones, that would help make our video quality better. Also, if you have littles and they kind of get noisy, if you just kind of want to step out, if you step right there at that door, you will be able to see it well. So we also want to let you know that we know that you had plans to have lots of people here to help you celebrate. And we tried to make the best decision we could yesterday with the weather forecast. And at that time, it was 60% rain. And so we brought it in because we really needed kids to be able to practice in the way that we were going to do it today. So we do want you to know that if after the performance today, if you would like to check your child out and continue celebrating with the people that are here or that didn't get to come today, you are more than welcome to do that. The kids will stay up on the stage and they have one of those tags like you have in your car. You can scan them out to check them out if you want to do that later today. There will be some photo opportunities if, as your child receives their certificate, if you would like to come and get a picture. There's also opportunities down the hall. You probably saw that we have a backdrop set up if you would like to take pictures with your kids on the way back down the hallway today. All right. Again, we just want to thank you once again for entrusting your kids to us this year to keep them safe and to teach them the high levels. And I believe we did that. And so we're just here to celebrate that today. Have a great day.
celebration. Would you please rise to pledge allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
So every year we have an essay contest where we have the students write what JV Hunt has meant to them over the years, whether they've been here for 1 year or for 6 years. And so the winner of our essay contest between our two classes is Katarina Ramos, who's going to read her essay to you.
This is what JV Hunt means to me. I am a true Husky because I have been at Hunt since kindergarten and loved every bit of it. Throughout the 6 years of going to JV Hunt, I've experienced so many things. Some of the best things about Hunt are the amazing teachers, the activities, and the friendships. Even though this is my last year here, I will always remember the many amazing experiences I've had. The teachers at Hunt are exceptional. They always know what my weaknesses are and are always there to help me if I am struggling. It is their mission to help every single student achieve their best. When my friends ask me who my favorite teacher is, I can never choose. Making learning fun and interesting is a top priority of the teachers here at Hunt. Hunt truly has great teachers. This year, I have had the best group of friends that I will ever have. They mean so much to me to be so sad when I'm on the same group next year. When I went through a hard time this year, they were right by my side helping me and making me laugh. The last 2 years, I have been in class with them, which has really strengthened our friendship. Throughout the 6 years I have been here, I have participated in many awesome activities. One of my favorite activities is Kinder Buddies. Since I was in a split class last year, I was lucky enough to take part in it for 2 years. Another fun activity is the Halloween parade, which we've opted to do since kindergarten. And I don't think anyone will forget the first grade state horse rodeo. We actually opted to go to the rodeo grounds. Designing our own state horse and riding them around like cowboys and cowgirls out on the range is a memory I will never forget. These are just some of the activities that I've loved. Even though this is my last year here, I will always remember the many experiences, and even though we've had to wear masks, I know everyone is thankful that they can be at school. The incredible teachers, fun activities, and my best friends are just some of the reasons why JV Hunt means so much to me. Leaving the best school ever after 6 years will be hard, but I'm excited to go to Hellstrom. I know I am ready and prepared after all that Hunt has taught me over the years. Go Huskies.
Go ahead if you want, as your child is being presented, go ahead and feel free to stand up and come to the front to get a picture, all right?
So this is Stephen Shanks, and when he grows up, he wants to be a paleontologist. And his class award was Best Sportsmanship. Harder, and when she grows up, she wants to be a teacher, and her class award was Best Reader. Katarina Ram, and when she grows up, she wants to be a nurse or a doctor, and her class award was the hardest worker. Addie Davis, and when she grows up, she wants to own her own dress line in New York City. Her class award was Best Ideas. This is Adeline Harris, and when she grows up, she wants to be an actress or a teacher, and her class award was Most Fashionable Girl. Chloe Taylor, and when she grows up, she wants to be an author, and her class award was Best Manners. This is Tiana Phillip, and when she grows up, she wants to be a singer or a joke teller, and her class award was the funniest. And when he grows up, he wants to be an architect, and his class award was the fastest runner. This is Christopher Romero, and when he grows up, he wants to be a mechanic, and his class award was brilliant behavior. This is Presley Klingman, and when he grows up, he wants to be a SWAT officer or a fireman. His class award was baseball superstar. This is Akaya Smith, and when she grows up, she wants to be a gymnast, and her class award was most caring student. Aaliyah Salazar, and when she grows up, she wants to be an interior designer, and her class award was Best Singer. This is Hattie Ray Shears, and when she grows up, she wants to be a coach, maybe soccer, maybe track, maybe basketball, and her class award was Best Girl Athlete. Luke Haney, and when he grows up, he wants to be either a professional athlete or work with his dad and his insurance agency. His class award was Best Boy Athlete. This is Cooper Horn, and when he grows up, he wants to be a NASCAR race driver or a physical therapist, and his class award is Most Healthy. When she grows up, she wants to be a teacher, and her class award is Best Writer. This is Sandy Vicente, and her job when she grows up wants to be a veterinarian, and her class award was Most Cooperative. This is Lindy. And her job when she grows up, she wants to be a singer, and her class award was most responsible. All right, this is Joshua Parker, and when he grows up, he wants to be an engineer or a computer scientist, and his class award was technology expert. This is Nicole Pom, and when she grows up, she wants to be a golfer or a pharmacist. And I love that they all have options, you know. And her class award is the most artistic. Okay, this is Yosko Jai. When she grows up, she wants to be a teacher, and her class award was friendliest. And when she grows up, she wants to be a NASA engineer or an actress. And her class award was dazzling dancer. And this is Emmett Sullins. And when he grows up, he wants to be a YouTuber. And his class award was best storyteller.
Meredith Watt, and she was voted with outstanding leadership, and she wants to be an artist when she grows up. This is Marco Johnson. He was voted most helpful, and he wants to be a professional basketball player. This is Jordan Chavis. He was voted with best ideas, and he wants to be a YouTuber. This is Ava Love. She was voted most artistic girl, and she wants to be a vet. This is Addison Eggers. She was voted most amazing writer. She wants to be a volleyball mentor. This is Alexa Gallegos. She wants to be a singer and was voted most caring. We have Shepard Russell. He wants to be a computer coder, and he was voted fastest runner. This is Asher Falls. He was voted with outstanding leadership, and he wants to be a professional baseball player. This is Jack Neville. He was voted funniest, and he wants to be a HAR-BER engineer. This is Citlali Alvarado. She was voted brilliant behavior, and she wants to be a fashion designer. This is Valentina Lopez. She was voted with the neatest desk all year long, and she wants to be a doctor when she grows up. Hadley Armstrong. She was voted hardest worker, and she wants to be a vet when she grows up. Mrs. Campbell Sullivan. She was voted best girl athlete, and she wants to be a Broadway performer. Mrs. Natalie Sedon. She was voted best listener. She wants to be a volleyball player. Mrs. Hannah Wilkinson. She was voted most cooperative and happiest and wants to be a teacher when she grows up. This is Mr. Hayes Haney. He was voted friendliest, and he wants to be a NASCAR driver when he grows up. This is Ellis Fisher. He was voted hardest worker and wants to be an architect when he grows up. This is Marco Resendez. He wants to be a police officer when he grows up, and he was voted most brilliant behavior. This is Kendra Hatcher, and she was voted with outstanding, she was the most outstanding organizer. She organized everything in our room. She wants to be an animator when she grows up. This is Fatima Castro. She was voted best listener. She wants to be a teacher when she grows up. We have Grayson Farmer. He was voted best sportsmanship, and he wants to be a Chick-fil-A manager when he grows up. This is Jonah Parker. He was voted most awesome attitude, and he wants to be a math professor. This is Tyler Bayray. He was voted best manners, and he wants to be an editor when he grows up. Last but not least, we have Mighty Ned. He was voted most artistic boy, and he wants to be in the military.
One of our favorite things during fifth grade graduation is we always have our PTA sponsors a scholarship in Hunt's name. And so any student who has attended a year at Hunt, regardless of what grade level it is, can apply. We have a committee off-site. It's at J.B. Hunt has a committee that reads over the applications and they choose. And we'd like to present our winner this year, Ashanti. And she, boys and girls, Ashanti started kindergarten here, right? Went all the way through. So many of you, she sat in the same place she sat and did lots of the same activities that you did at Hunt. And she's back to give you some great encouragement as you move on to middle school and junior high and high school. So we'd like to welcome Ashanti here with us today.
Hello, Hunt Huskies, parents and faculty. I'm so happy to be here with you guys on this very special day. My name is Ashanti, and I also went to Hunt, like Ms. Dozier said. This place is so special to me. From first grade with Ms. Collier up to fifth grade with Mr. Reddick. It's just been a great time here, and it's very special. I know that this year was a little different for you all, and I'm sure we weren't expecting this many changes with masks or even having a social distance at recess, but I'm very proud of you guys for getting through this year, so congratulations just on that. I remember being at J.B. Hunt at my fifth grade graduation, and I was really excited, but also really nervous. I was nervous about leaving a place that felt comfortable to me and going into a new school where I would see new people and new faces. It's okay to be nervous, but don't let it get you down. You are never alone. Your parents, your teachers, and friends will always be there for you. I remember my first day at Huster, I had decorated my locker with wallpaper and a chandelier and magnets, but I couldn't open it. It was my first day of school, and I was so nervous, and my eyes started to tear up, and my hands started sweating, and a teacher saw me at Helston, and she came to my rescue, and she opened it up for me. After she had opened my locker up, there was a line of kids that needed help too. So I thought I was the only one who was having this problem. I thought I was alone, but I wasn't. My teachers were there to help me. And even if you feel like you're the only one having the problem, I promise you there are some other kids who are probably struggling with the same thing. So never be afraid to ask for help. Your teachers are there and they're wanting to help you. You're never alone. Chances are that there's another student out there who's struggling with the same things. Never be embarrassed, never be afraid to ask for help. Let's see. At Hellstrom, you get to join so many other clubs. There's choir, drama, theater, band, bees, the list goes on. So I'm sure you'll find some new friends there and share the same interests as the people in this club. So I encourage you to join as many clubs as possible. You will see some new faces in those clubs, but don't let that discourage you. Some of my best friends today didn't go to Hunt. I met some of them at Hellstrom. They came from different elementary schools. One of my best friends, Sam, I met during PE. I asked her if I could borrow her hair tie, and from there we talked during the whole period. We probably should have been running, but we talked. So never be afraid to say hi to those new people. You never know, they could become your best friends. So never be afraid to meet new people, be yourself. That's very important, stay true to yourself. I promise that if you stay kind and true to yourself, your experience will be so much better than if you just stay in your own little bubble and stay shy. Be outgoing. There's so many great new people there that you can meet. As you can see, I'm in my cap and gown today. This is something that you will wear when you graduate high school. It's an exciting time, Middle school is the first school change you have. Then you have junior high, then high schools. They soon come after. I know it's kind of weird to talk about graduation right now, and I know the parents don't even want to think about it, but time does fly, so I encourage you to make every day count and make it the best day, because it goes by really fast, and before you know it, you'll be back here in your very own cabin gown, walking down these hunt halls, saying hi to your teachers, and that's also a really exciting time. So I hope you remember these few little tips I gave as you transition into each school. Never be afraid to ask for help, be yourself, meet new people, and cherish every moment, because I promise those little moments do count. One last thing I want to encourage you to do is, this is a very bittersweet time for your parents and teachers, so I encourage you to give them a big hug, a big thank you for all that they've done for you, and because we're all so proud of you, so be excited for what's to come. Thank you.
Just think, guys, in 6 years, this could be you, okay? And it does go by so fast. The next thing we want to do is the Presidential Award. I do want to kind of tell you the Presidential Award was developed to help principals recognize and honor students who have achieved high academic goals by their hard work and dedication to learning. With each award, students receive a congratulatory letter from the president, a presidential certificate, and a lapel pin inscribed with a presidential seal. In order to be eligible for the Presidential Award, students must meet the following criteria. Students must score in the 70th percentile or higher in the area of math and reading on the math test. And that is a little bit of a change from the past years, because we always also used the ACT Aspire and class grades. And with us not being able to test last year, we are going to be using the math and reading only. So as I call your name, if you will come to the carpet and receive your award. How do you rate this year? Bailey Carter. Addison Davis. Breland Drummond. Adeline Harris. Aaron Mendez. Joshua Parker. Elias Elizon. Kinley Wooten. Congratulations. Tyler Bayray. Addison Eggers. Ellis Fisher. Jack Neville. Jonah Parker. And Campbell Sullivan. Congratulations. All right, you may return to your seat. Congratulations. All right, if you will remain seated, the boys and girls are going to come off the stage in line so that they can watch the slideshow, okay? We sure appreciate you coming today. Boys and girls, we are incredibly proud of you. We're proud of all the things you've done and how you've overcome lots of obstacles, and all of that is going to prepare you for what lays ahead for you. So we want to let you know that if you want to continue celebrating today, the teachers are in the back, so you may go to them and if you want to check your child out, okay? Thank you so much for coming. We appreciate it.